Hello all my super happy friends. Now, when I was in high school, something swept over the entire nation, and it was called emo. It was a lifestyle, it was a clothing style, lots of black, lots of makeup, lots of necklaces, lots of piercings, and an all-around depressing demeanor. But emo was not just a lifestyle. Boy, it wasn't. Emo was also a music genre. And no Zoomers, I'm not talking about these new wave of emo rappers or whatever. Please don't piss on our heritage. The way I can explain it to the young people is, think Billie Eilish, but more musically interesting? Or at least the best emo bands were. And at the top of the emo food chain was a little band called My Chemical Romance. No, not that My Chemical Romance. That was after they went on antidepressants. I'm talking about that My Chemical Romance. So I thought today I would show you guys how to be emo like My Chemical Romance. How to look like them, how to write a song like them, how to be depressed like them. But to write a proper My Chemical Romance song, we can't only be depressed. We have to look depressed, okay? Like my current attire just exudes happiness and personality. That's gotta go. We want the more emotionally damaged look. So step number 1, walk over to your closet. Step 2, you know that outfit your mom put in your closet? The one to wear to funerals? Funeral wear! Or, as is known to us now, everyday wear! Oh, this is just fantastic. If someone saw me walking down the street, they'd be like, oh, look at that guy, he looks depressed. Put on a nice blood red tie. This is depressive expressionism at its finest. And don't forget to accessorize, because without accessories, people might mistake us for funeral attendees. We are not dead. We are just dead on the inside. How's that? Here we go. Yeah, okay. Yeah, oh. You think I would come this far without putting on some depressed hair follicles? I mean, And I also forgot to mention that the only acceptable method of leg dressery is skinny jeans. Luckily, I have several pairs of them. Skin tight skinny jeans, no ifs, ands, or perfectly chiseled butts. Now, I know what you guys are thinking. You're like, Stevie, your skin tone is way too lively, way too huey, kind of making you look undepressed. Well, emos have a solution to that problem, and it's called white cream makeup. Depressed. Now, just a little depress-a-dabble-do. We don't want to go full black metal. Just a nice little tint of sadness, depression hue. Sweating. Depression makes me sweat. Okay, look, you guys, I know I'm making fun of depression a lot today, but making fun of depression is my way of dealing with mine. So, if you're offended over my making fun of depression, then you should take it up with your depression advisor. Because all I'm trying to do here is just add a hue of I don't like life. Yeah, I would say all signs of happiness are now dead and gone. But that is not all. We also want to add just a little bit of black under the eyes, just a tiny little tinty tint, because emo people love Dalmatians. I'm kidding, it's because we're dead inside. All right, I think I'm feeling depressed enough to write a song now. So like all my songs, I start with guitar. And a staple of punk rock is 3 or 4 chord progressions. But in emo, we have 4 chord depressions. So for example, I'm not okay, I'm not okay. I'm not gonna sing the whole song, but that song goes from 4 chord depression. And also emo guitarists love to tap like this. Okay, this is going. It's freaking annoying. All right, so I wrote my own 4 chord depression. Let me know what you guys think. I don't like that. look like Jack White. Right now, the 4-chord depression might sound kind of boring on its own, but we have the solution. You see, a common thing in pop punk is octaves. Octaves are kind of like leads for mediocre guitarists. But in emo, we have melancholic octaves, or melancoctaves. So let's record that with our 4-chord depression. So as you can see, they're boring on their own, but when you put them together, depression. Now you may have also noticed that I was really aggressive with my picking. That's because we want to express angst. That's a great way to express angst. It's almost as though you're like trying to pick your sadness away. Like, get away from me, sadness! GLUM strum, if you will. I gotta strum away the glum. Get away from me, glum. Here's my strum. We don't want to be up there like frickin' Angus Young looking all happy, like with his happy strumming, like... Like, I'll be damned if I go to a My Chemical Romance concert and the guitarist is like... Well, doesn't that sound nice and depressing? You know what doesn't though? My Lava Me 3 Smart Acoustic Guitar. And they are the sponsors for today's Depress Fest. Check this out, it's got an on button on the inside. It's got this smart screen on the top where you can control everything. You've got your built-in tuner, built-in recorder, built-in effects. Yup, check this. Let's find a nice depressing reverb. Let's try Black Hole. I like darkness. That is freaking cool, right? Now this guitar was built with speakers on the inside that uses the resonance of the guitar body to create a sound. And it's even got a loop function. So check this, let's create one. 4/4, BPM of 60, that works for me. Loop Emo AF. Now I can export my loop to the Lava Plus app where people can play to my loop, or I can play to someone else's. But the Lava Plus app is really cool. It connects to your guitar, it tracks your progress, you can learn guitar with the app. It's just crazy innovative, and this is the smart guitar of the future right here. So if you want to learn more about the Lava Me 3 guitars, follow my link in the description and also buy one, otherwise I will be severely depressed. Now it's time for our Depressa drums. And the proper drum technique for My Chemical Romance drums is the We Will Rock You technique, which may not make sense right now, but check this. So as you see, My Chemical Romance drums are just We Will Rock You on crack. Alright, just bear with me while I program my We Will Rock You drums. Cat, stupid cat, stupid cat. That's gonna be two cat, one right after the other. We'll just copy and paste that because emo is very repetitive and it's depressingly so. Yeah, give me a few little depressed little hi-hat smackaroos. Now for the chorus, we're gonna change things up just a little bit. You know that we have these chords, but the chorus is gonna go to this note. And instead of really reaming on it like the verse, we're just gonna give a light, like, just adds to that depressicness. Kinda gives it a half halftime feel. So instead of we want a halftime cats to really savor the depressive moment. Let me depress it. Let me program it. I'm sure you Gen Zers know about Panic at the Disco. Well, they did not always have high hopes for a living. See, back in high school days, they were one of the pioneering emo bands. Sorry to burst your boobles. So let's see what we got. See what I mean? Really gives us that halftime epic feel where like the choir comes in and you're standing up at the podium, you're like, I'm depressed. Now, My Chemical Romance lyrics. Very down in the dumps. But really, emo lyrics are all about buzzwords. Super depressy words like cemetery, pain, hate, sorrow. So all you gotta do is write sappy, relationship-y lyrics while throwing a few of these depressy buzzwords. This technique is called the Gerard way.
I try to tell myself it isn't true.
Depressed.
Visions of the ghost inside of you.
Buzzwords.
I try to leave the darkness in the past. Haunted memories keep coming back.
So as you can see, the buzzwords with depressing like relationship-y lyrics, along with the kind of whininess. But I mean, like, punk rock has whiny vocals too, think Blink-182, but they're more like SpongeBob whiny.
Where are you?
Whereas emo would be more like, oh, my girlfriend won't let me borrow her pants. Whiny. I mean, it's no wonder why 2000s era emo girls grew up to be Karen. Okay, with all this in mind, let's do our halftime epic chorus. Okay, now we're ready. Here we go.
There's no way to turn back now. We're 1 foot in the ground.
That's emo as hell.
There's no way to turn back now.
Okay, well, maybe not that, but it is time for bread! Now, every good emo bass player needs a good flick. And I'm not talking a flick of the bass, I'm talking about a flick of the hair. To explain it to the young people, back in the day when an emo reached level 100 emo, they grew flicky bangs. Kinda like how angels grow wings, well, emos grow flicky bangs. In fact, most emo bassists had the flicky hair because emo bassists were the most depressed. Most of them were level 100. Like, look, check out these depressive wisps. I'm depressed. Quite sad. My girlfriend won't let me borrow her pants. I'm bored. Is it okay if I play bass for you? No, that is not okay. Just really depressed. I don't feel much happiness anymore. I really am deprived of any real joy or happiness in life. If there are any other synonyms of depression, I sure am feeling it.
I try to tell myself it isn't true. Visions of the ghost inside of you. I try to leave the darkness in the past. Haunted memories keep coming back.
Alright, now unfortunately I'm not depressed enough to be a proper emo singer. However, there is a band called Dragged Under, and I am good friends with the singer. And I think he'd be up for the job. He's super depressed.
Hey, Steve.
Tony, what's going on, my depressed friend?
Oh, you know, just living in Washington. It's been raining for 10 days and I haven't gone outside in a week. How are you?
I was wondering if you're really depressed.
Yeah, I'm pretty depressed.
You don't say. What level emo are you?
I'd say I'm probably like level 10 flippy black bangs. Spent $1,000 on When We Were Young tickets emo.
You don't say. Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you. I think you need to sing on my Chemical Romance song.
I'm in.
Well, I guess all that's left is to show you guys our My Chemical Romance song. And we're gonna do it music video style, so I'm gonna upload it separately. But I am just so depressed to show you guys. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys. You guys make me so depressed. And I hope my videos can fill you with sadness.